Bow down before my psycho power.
I have this tab open. This is something that happened on Reddit. Last week's Tekken 8 survey results. But it says, what rank are you? And then it breaks it up into blue, green, yellow, orange. So basically what this means is that high-ranking players voted on this poll. And there's very few low-ranked players who interacted with this. What is this one? Who do you main? Reina's at the top, Hayachi's at the top, Brian Fury's high up. Who's the lowest? Nina, Kuma, Azazina, Victor, Steve. Okay. Do you think the game is currently balanced? A huge majority said no. And then yellow is 30% and they say maybe. Who do you think is overpowered or not fun to play against? They're coming after you, Jin mains. Yoshimitsu, of course. Dragonoff, of course. Alyssa, of course. Who do you think is underpowered? Uh-oh. Look at the Kazuya mains. This is ridiculous. Paul Phoenix, no way. No way Paul and Kazuya is underpowered. Leo, more people are saying Leo than Leroy. Leo is so powerful in this game. Holy smokes. People don't know what they're talking about. Panda? People just repeat what the pros say like crazy. All the people who voted this on this graph probably gets destroyed by Panda every single day. Yet they have the audacity to say the character's underpowered. Why? Is Heat a good addition to Tekken 8? A majority says yes. Some people say no. I would probably say like 60-42. Like there's some good things about it, but not much. I think if they do change it and if they do tweak the way that it works, it could be a little something, you know. I think there's something there, but they have to find it, you know. It's definitely very rough at the start, but the fact that it's so divisive, this is not the word they use. 58-41, that's divisive, right? That's not what you want. You don't want your new Heat system mechanic to be a 60-40. What do you think of Rage Arts? A lot of people say good, bad, no opinion. Rage Arts should not be used each round. I love that. Rage Arts should be sacrificed for Heat. Holy smokes, this is crazy. If you play Tekken 7, do you think Rage Drives should have been in Tekken 8? 35% says yes. No, it's 51%. The Heat Smash is basically a one-button Rage Drive. If you watch Tekken tournaments, did you like them? The majority of people say yes, some people say no. What do you think of Tekken 8's story? Uh-oh. Blue is good, red is bad. Bad writing, but everything was good is yellow. Okay, I haven't played the story mode. That's a big chunk of players who never played it. I don't even think I could say bad writing, but everything was good. Well, okay, yeah, you could say that because the visuals was good, the voice line delivery was good, the battle scenes was good. Yeah, so I probably would put myself in that category. The bad writing ruined everything, but if the writing was better, it's flawless. Do you like stage gimmicks? Wall blast, balcony breaks, forward blast, floor breaks. Some people say no. I say yes, easily. I think they should put more into the game. This is what I like so much about Tag 2. You know, for as controversial as that game was, that game definitely had a lot of unique, different stages. The variety was insane. And that's what really made me like that game so much. Is like each stage was a different experience, was a different thing. Sometimes you could break the floor, sometimes you could break the walls. Like every stage in Tag 2 pretty much had one. It's hard to think of a stage. Well, besides like Infinites, there was some stages that didn't have any, but it was crazy, bro. I like Tag. That's a big reason why I like Tag 2 is because of stage variety. Do you like character gimmicks such as unblockables, unbreakables, throws, etc.? 54% says no. 45% says yes. Wait, what's an unbreakable throws? Oh no, hold on. I thought this said unbreakables and throws, but the fact that it says now that I'm realizing it says unbreakable throws, no way. I don't think that should be a thing. Throws are already very difficult as is. Why would you make it unbreakable? And now this is when you say, oh, moonsault, that's a skill issue. Fair enough. Yeah, got me. People will say, oh, moonsault, learn how to break throws. But this game doesn't even help me learn which throws to break and which throws I can't break. So in my opinion, you might as well just try to move out of the way of every throw. Just move. Don't stand there and try to break it and look at the hands. While you're looking at the hands, oh, it doesn't matter. You can't break it anyways. You're dead. So you might as well just evade every throw. Do you consider Tekken 8 a party game? 60% said no, 40% says yes. I say yes. I think Tekken 8's a party game. Tekken 7 and past Tekken's no, but Tekken 8, if you had two lines, like a graph, like a straight line, and at one end it was competitive and at the other end it was party game, it would be closer to a party game than a competitive. It's not 100% a party game, but it's definitely closer to parties than it is competitive, in my opinion. Tekken 8 is an arena fighter. Do you consider Tekken 8 having way too aggressive gameplay? 50% says yes. 17 says no. 30% says maybe. I would say yes as well. I think Tekken 8's gameplay is too aggressive. The only characters who could play defense is the characters who can force defense, like can, like parries, like spin, flash. I like to call it "don't touch me" move. Basically panic tools. If your character has panic tools, that's basically your form of defense, right? Like you can't really play defense, you just have to panic your way out of it. Are microtransactions a bother to you? 43% says yes. 43% also says no. 12% which says only the DLC characters. Well, this is an interesting poll because it's even. I'm not the type of person to make 8 outfits like Lily mains and whatnot, right? I just make 1 outfit, 2 outfits. In Tekken 7, considering how long that game went on for, I made like 4, right? But usually I make like 1 or 2 and then that's it. In Tekken 8, once I'm able to do that, I don't think I'll Do you think top tier characters should be nerfed to be on everyone else's level or low tier characters buffed? So the majority of players say nerfed. A small portion says buffed. Why is there a no opinion section? What is that about? I do think that the top tier characters should be nerfed, but what I think is interesting is that we had an example of this in Tekken 7 already, where Devil Jin was the top tier character at the start of the game. He got nerfed, and then everyone was like, "Oh, these two, he's weak now. Fix him, buff him, make him stronger." And it's like, bro, you guys just said make him weaker. Now you're saying make him stronger? That doesn't make sense. And also, what I will say about this as well is that I think there is a lot of characters in this game that is considered top tier. And if I had to throw out a number, I would say there's probably 15 characters who I would say is top tier. Now, when you talk about all 15 of those characters being nerfed, I don't think the player base would agree with that. I think the player base would look at those nerfs and be like, "Oh, this character didn't deserve it. Oh, this character did." Like, basically what I'm saying is, everyone here is saying yes, nerf top tiers, but if their character is considered a top tier and it's time to nerf them, then people will react negatively. What's considered top tier? Only S, or is it A+ as well? I would say A+ is probably top tier as well. And I don't think this many characters would fall into A+. Like, I don't think Steve Fox belongs here. I don't think Lei belongs here. I don't think Leroy belongs here. So maybe this tier list isn't accurate. Arsenal likes it, though. He says nice tier list. But the point is that, if you consider the A+ section to be top tier as well, then look at how many characters get nerfed. And we all know how the Jun Kazama, the Lars, the Kazuya mains, they would react if their character got clapped up. So this is just my point, is that, like, when people say they want the characters to be nerfed, it sounds cool, but when the developers do it, people cry. Do you like the new rank points distribution? This one's easy. Some people say no, some people say yes. I wonder why people say yes. I say no just because I think it overcomplicates the situation, and it also incentivizes a lot of one and dones. In Tekken 8, it's way more valuable for your time to search for someone who's your same rank and ignore everyone else, because if you beat someone who's your same rank 3 times, you get 1,000. Like, you get a huge boost in points. So why would I spend time fighting someone for 200 points when there's 1,000 points that I could be gaining? As long as that 1,000 point thing is there, it's not worth it. Does game weigh more on guessing or skill? Some people say both. 20% says skill. Guessing is 30%. If I had to pick one, I probably would pick guessing. There is instances where skill matters, but it's just not as much. Do you like Tekken prowess based matchmaking? So basically, if you play more characters, your prowess is inflated. And let's say, your skill level is probably that of 100,000, but since you play 5 characters, you now have a 200,000 prowess and you're going up against me. So that's the issue with prowess matchmaking. And I think they can simply fix that by decreasing how much playing different characters affect your prowess. Would you like infinite rematches came back in Tekken 8? A lot of people would also add to this and say yes, but if you're in ranked, it should then switch over to player match and you should not gain rank from it. Show me another competitive game where you can infinitely rematch one opponent over and over and over again in ranked. You can't do it, and I don't think you should be able to do it. If you want to rematch someone after the set is over, then it should go to like quick match settings, no rank is involved.